Have you been experiencing a lack of sleep or waking up in the morning and feeling as if you just finished an exhausting working day? Well, there are a few things going on and I will share with you what they are, but also what can you do to limit your, let's say, your discomfort, your suffering, to help you have more energy, to go through this period more smoothly. Let's dive into this. Like, subscribe, and share. Hi, my name is Lotfi Murat, and in today's video I will share with you why we are having a lack of sleep or a lack of quality sleep, experiencing a lot of agitation in our dreams, waking up as if we just finished a marathon, and what we can do about this. But before that, I would like to share with you something that you could do if you really would want to boost the quality of your life in general and move forward. Sometimes we do not know exactly which course to follow, which path to follow, who to work with, in order to further develop ourselves and which skills to develop. What I personally have experienced is that a mentor can really help make the difference here. I had a mentor for 10 years when I was in not the first phase, but the second phase of consciously working on myself. And it was an amazing experience where all these different opportunities would come on my path, but I had no clue what to do with them or which one to choose. And my mentor was helping me with that, but he was also sharing a lot of his personal experiences, which helped me get new perspectives on my own situation and develop from there. Also, after I had a very big breakthrough in my life, which was in a breakthrough workshop. After that workshop, where 30 plus people had the breakthroughs, I wouldn't really know what to do now that I broke through that wall, how to navigate the world. And then I was super grateful that I had a mentor who would help me find my way. Where I saw that those who didn't have a mentor, they stepped back to their old life, which they knew where they felt like more or less comfortable, although it was not really a comfort zone anymore. It was hell zone, but that was the world they knew and had no clue what to do in this new reality that they stepped into. So if this is something that you feel you could benefit from, contact me. I do offer mentoring from my experience as a mentee, but also my experience mentoring others, both in the corporate world, in the personal life, in personal development oriented situations. So, want to know more? Just click the link where it says that you can contact me. Now, back to the subject of today's video. Well, for 2 weeks now, I've been waking up exhausted. And also being aware that I'm dreaming, but still going through that whole story, all that agitation in my dreams. I'm running, I'm fighting things in my life. I'm doing a lot of things, and I mostly don't remember these things. It's just when I wake up, I still remember half of it, and then after that it fades away. But what I remember is that I wake up like literally as if I just finished an exhausting working day. And I also had those this week. A few days were really exhausting with everything that came on my plate that I had to deal with at the same time. My part-time day job, my volunteering, and other things that also came together. That I had to do all those things and keep in mind and managing my time and then running from here, going to there, and I don't know how I managed to get through the week, especially with the lack of sleep, or actually this week I had enough hours of sleep, but the lack of quality sleep. So now having a long weekend, 4 days off. Today was the first day where I didn't wake up exhausted, although I didn't sleep too much, but I started to feel some kind of relaxation. And often I do experience things before the mass is experiencing them. And so that when there are these waves in energies, there are some people who feel them coming and are already affected by the beginning of those waves, and some people who only feel when the waves get really big, and some people who feel it only after they have been big, then they start to feel the side effects, and then when the wave starts to go down, they start to have the experience. So wherever you are in this phase, it doesn't matter, but there is a big chance that you're experiencing it, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked this video anyway. So, like I said in my previous videos, the sun is very active and will stay active with solar flares, solar winds, plasma ejections, corona holes. And don't worry, the world is not going to end. It didn't end on the 21st of December 2012, so it's definitely not going to end now. But as we are electric beings, all this is affecting us. And we're entering this, we're still entering, because what is 11 years compared to the cycle of 11,000 years? We're still at the beginning of this new part of space with a higher vibration, where everything is vibrating faster, and that's why we're also experiencing that things are moving faster. Days are passing fast, weeks are just flying by, even months. And we need to adapt to this. And some of us can adapt really fast, but most of us need time to adapt, need time to adjust. Like some of us can just, from one day to another, adapt to the time change, the 1 hour of summertime, and other people need weeks to adjust. And so what I recommend you is to focus on being in the here and now as much as you can. Like I said in my previous video, planning ahead. Things are changing so fast, you cannot really plan ahead. You can set certain intentions and have a plan, but be prepared that the plan will change, because we're not moving forward in a straight line. We do not know what life has planned for us. Okay, if you or your partner is pregnant, then you can assume there will be a baby coming. So you can plan for that. But even there, you cannot plan everything, because you don't know, maybe the baby is going to come a few weeks early or a week late. The baby may come with complications. Something else may happen in the meanwhile, which you don't know. So plan more loosely and stay flexible. And to be able to be flexible with what's coming. And every child is different. So even if you already have had 3, do not assume that number 4 will behave the same way as the 3 before then. He may be more calm, he may be more agitated. Your child is also responding to your own calmness or agitation. And this applies to everything in your life. Like quantum physics has proven that we do influence what we observe, let alone what we are interacting with. So working on our inner calm is crucial. Inner calm brings inner peace, which brings more peace and calmness around us. Even in a totally chaotic world where it seems like nobody knows anything anymore, everyone's going crazy, countries are going crazy, everyone wants to start a war with everyone else and whatever. No need to worry. Life will always provide for us, assuming that we are following our life path, which is not from here, but from here. So, meditate, be in nature, be in the here and now, take time for yourself, spend time with people who nourish you, or people who make you feel calm. There are these people when you're around them, you're always zen and calm. And there are these people when you're around them, you're always agitated and stuff. So these people, try to keep them a bit at a distance. Doesn't mean you don't like them, you don't love them or so. No, just create your zen zone around you. Sounds nice, zen zone. And listen to your body. And if you do not know how to meditate, I have videos on my website under tips and tools, relaxation. You can request just by putting your email address. You can get access to all my meditations, guided meditations, pictures in a PDF on how you can breathe, for example, if you would like to do that. There are plenty of things. Video and audio files. You can even download MP3s, so you have them with you on your phone. You don't need to have internet access. You can put your phone on airplane mode and just put the guided meditation and not be disturbed. If you enjoy taking a bath and you have the possibility to open a window, so having fresh air, because many people like me, like I used to be, are not taking baths because you suffocate in your bathroom because there's no window, there's no fresh air. Of course, I understand that. But if you have the possibility, relax. Put baking soda or put salt or magnesium salt, or if you love oils, put some stuff. Make sure it's not harmful to you. Find the right temperature for you. It will help you relax. You can also take a nice shower where you wash off all the stress of the day or of the week. If you find somebody who can give you a good massage and not give you extra crap from him or her, but a good massage at the end of the week, perfect. I used to do that during a stressful period in my life, and I had the money to pay for the massage. I would go every Friday for a massage. Find what works for you to relax. Hug a tree, walk on bare feet outside, whatever it is. Try to avoid alcohol, drugs in general, sugar in general. I also live healthy on my website under tips and tools. So you will see some videos on what you can actually eat and drink that gives you more energy. I do intermittent fasting, and since I started doing that, I have more energy. So I don't eat for 12 to 14, 16 hours a day. I do drink water and very basic tea. So find what works for you. This is how you can navigate these times that probably will only get more intense. Yeah, they may slow down at a certain moment, but they may get more intense, and they will get more intense, and for another few years. So better find your way to inner peace, inner calm, relaxation, to the here and now. Let go of expectations. Detach from possible outcomes. Start celebrating what you do have. When you are experiencing chaos, Try to innovate. And innovate with innocence. Like a child would do. When you innovate, don't focus too much on the outcome, but more on the change, on the journey, on the possibility or possibilities that arise from changing something. Try. They say trial and error. Errors are just life experiences. They're not bad things. Mistakes are not bad. They're just teaching us what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And what works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. So detach from judgment. And you will start to lead a more peaceful life. Even if everyone else around you is running around like headless chicken and is stressed and worried. But when you start to follow this path, you will start to attract more people like you and repulse the other kind of people. And this is how your whole life, or this bubble of peace and calm, will start to expand and expand and expand around you. I managed to do it. And yes, I have my difficulties as well, like I said, the bad sleep and stuff. But I'm still here today. You can sense my energy today. So you know that I'm doing something right, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here telling you this. I wouldn't be holding these workshops that I do with refugees, where there is laughter, where there is delight. I wouldn't have these talks with my friends, where we support and uplift each other. So if I can do it, you can do it. Because I used to be very stressed, very much in the mind, very unaware of my own body. But I managed to turn this all around. And that's one of the reasons I started teaching. Because I saw how these changes benefited my life, how they transformed my life so much. An 180-degree turn. And then another 360 a few times. Things have changed so much in my life. I'm feeling younger than when I was in my 20s. Okay, not when I do very heavy physical work, like I did a week ago, and I can still feel a little bit the ramifications of that. But the energy levels, the way I feel, the youthfulness I feel in me, but the youthfulness with a lot of life experience, with wisdom. I'm so wise. No, seriously. With more sense of humor, with more laughter in my life. I managed to reach that. And I could not even imagine being in this state back then. I could not. So you can do it too. And as I said, look for a mentor. Maybe I'm the guy who can help you, maybe someone else, but look for somebody who can mentor you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you in the next video. Like, subscribe, and share.